I mean, he's there to see OddBod lose, so obviously.
I will have to step away briefly, just to make sure my kitchen doesn't burn down. However, I don't feel like there should be too much to be said this time around. Most of the people who have been here or who are still watching just saw the race I was in with King Captain. So just a brief overview for anyone who's stepping in for this match. Plague Knight's main mechanics are the ability to burst, which sends him flying through the air. He has a double jump, so he can carry that momentum with him, and that's basically his movement. He's going to be trying to soar through every stage as efficiently as possible. Very slippery character, has the most knockback out of any character playable, so damage boosting is very prevalent as Plague Knight. And as far as money and collectibles goes, he'll be needing a lot of money later on, but those green coins, the Cypher coins, they're used for bomb upgrades, but we actually don't get any for the any percent round. So they're just incidentally in the way. They're not actually going to be used. And now Explode with the weather.
Ooh. So now we're gonna check if Moo is not gonna make his kitchen explode.
Lots of fire in my kitchen.
Exactly. Plague Knight can, trade some bombs to you, just in case. You never know.
Like, not help me with my kitchen. He would probably make it worse.
Yeah, probably. I mean, when you see the state of the Potionarium at the end.
He left a horse in charge of it. Yo,
Yeah.
Coming up on the plane zip, by the way. So anyone who, wasn't familiar with that one as well, they're going to be touching a screen transition in the screen above them, from the left entering into the right, which skips having to go through 2 rooms. Nifty, and just about the only glitch in the game for Plague Knight. Also, I see my boy Beef.
Beef.
Top gamer, Beef.
By the way, do you realize you said zip? You're gonna make someone mad.
Man, what a debate. Is it actually a rap?
I don't know. I don't care.
Bubble wrap.
David having a hard time with Black Knight, unfortunately. OddBod got a better fight.
Yeah, the stun lock is just such a pain. Like, I almost had it twice. Never mind. What do I know about this character? Impossible bombs. Yo, it's Wednesday, my dudes.
Yeah. So they're entering the village. Well, not at all. Just talk about. Well, they just destroy the house. That's fine, No big deal. Casual stuff, Yeah, they're entering the Potionarium, which is the main hub of Plague Knight, but we're not gonna see it a lot. Besides a bit between each stages, and when we're gonna go upgrade our power. Yeah, now I can breathe. And they're gonna enter, to my demise, I'm a bit sad, they're gonna enter Primal Keep first.
Rip Big Bomb.
Yeah, exactly.
Big Bomb will lead its people to prosperity.
Exactly. Well,
So-
if Big Boom leads Momoakai to prosperity, that doesn't mean it's good for me, but yeah.
I wouldn't mind learning Big Boom if I wanted to get much better at Plague Knight. But yeah, my goal is basically something in the Discord we use to honor people who are really gunning for higher time. So we have these champion roles for people who get a time under 42 minutes. They get the title of High Alchemist, which is it's pretty difficult to get. These champion roles are not easy to obtain because the times require you to have a very... You have to be really comfortable with the character's controls. You have to be able to adapt to all situations. You have to know all the top strats, and at least go for most of them.
Oh yeah, sure. Speaking of strats, most strats in Primal Keep are based on the low ceilings, so you need to get your double jump right. It's kind of hard, not that hard, but...
I would say that's absolutely the mark of a true Plague player, is having a consistent burst pattern through every room. They have to know exactly what they're going to do for optimal movement.
And with how fast Plague is, it's kind of hard to actually be consistent with that.
There are plenty of times where if your strat is based around bursting within just a frame or two of having it charged, you could miss that, and then you might end up falling to your death, or you're going to have to react and throw a bomb. Fights are just the same. Yo, that was a great fight from OddBod.
Yeah, a really good fight.
I'm actually going to watch that on the restream.
David having a hard time, didn't get the beginning quite right, unfortunately. So we're gonna see King Knight dash twice. Actually, actually that was a good thing.
That's actually one of my favorite parts about watching King Knight is you can throw bombs when he's doing his dash attack, and he'll just run straight into them.
It's like, King Knight's behind bombs, I don't care. Let's go. Boom. And he dies.
Just watching a speeding bullet tripping really hard.
Now, about entering the Lich Yard.
Frogs.
Yeah, frogs.
Okay,
That didn't go that well
said.
to your flying frog, did it? Did it?
So, you know, my frog room was almost good. I damage boosted off of him at like the last second toward the end. My first frog coordinated with me, or cooperated with me. Jeremiah, as we call him.
Yeah. Good old Jeremiah. What a pain he is.
He's just not gonna have it from you. He's just gonna slap you around.
Yeah, exactly.
Something to note. Ooh, did I miss something?
Oh, yeah, just doing the damage boost on the skeleton.
Okay, that would be a little jank, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it because if you damage boost the wrong way, you're gonna get crushed by the wall. So.
Something to note about the stages in general is they're still basically Shovel Knight's design stages, so they're all based around his jumps, abilities, and his height and everything. In fact, Plague Knight's sprite was reworked for this campaign so that it's the same height as Shovel Knight's, just so that he can basically have the same level design. There's only a couple tweaks here and there between Plague Knight stages and Shovel Knights, just to make it so that if there's a situation where like you had to pogo to get through, Plague Knight can still get through.
Yeah. Like that's why we like to call that Plague Knight Chibi Plague Knight.
So kawaii. So OddBod coming up on Spectre managed to successfully burst into the room, which gets him up on the higher platform, so he can do the, as he called it, the flowchart kill on Spectre, hoping for good RNG. Ooh, he does get good RNG.
Good fight.
He even recognized that his last volley of bomb throws was going to kill him, so he just landed instead of chucking more, which is important because your victory, fanfare, and animation don't start until you're resting and the boss is on the ground.
Yeah, if you want to have some fun, you can even like throw a bomb to stay in the air for a very long time and not have your fanfare start for a long time.
And David having a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah. Bosses have not been good for him in this race so far, which is a bit unfortunate, especially when he knows who his opponent is.
Yeah, I did say that OddBod could be rusty. However, he's showing that he is so strong of a player right now. I have no idea what his timer is like in terms of his pace, but it's still green on my screen. He could be ahead of his own PB right now.
Yeah, it probably could be. I mean, he's the previous world record holder, like, so. I mean,
so
it has to be good, right?
Let's talk about that real quick. While Exploratorium is happening, this is just a stage with a ton of hazards that deal a bunch of damage. We got Shovel Knight at the end of it. Got to watch your health.
Yeah.
Trying to make cycles. But yeah, the world record history of this game
has been the best.
So, it was previously for a very long time Tolu. Something that actually happened between all the Shovel Knight characters is that one player basically had world record for a long time for all the categories, and Tolu was the time cop, Mr. Plague Knight, as it were.
Oh yeah, he was a Plague Knight master by a big margin.
OddBod joined Shovel Knight speedrunning in 2017, and he actually gunned it really hard right as Spectre was coming out and the first Shovel tournament was happening. And especially later on in the year, toward the end of the year, he was really pushing harder times, harder strats. He finally got world record, I think, on January 1st of 2018, which was kind of hilarious. He got an offline run, and he did some post commentary, some live commentary with it.
Yeah.
But then, of course, of all things, Flatterby, the actual madman, when we announced that this tournament was happening, Flatterby said he would finally come back to the game and practice. He said he didn't want to look bad in the tournament, so he was practicing just to de-rust. Goes more insane than anyone else on strats, and he got his average, I think, is between 39.20 and 39.40.
Yeah,
Tolu's record for 2 years was 39.20.
Yeah, it's just crazy, yeah.
OddBod beat it by 3 seconds, and now that's basically Flatterby's average. Flad has a 39 flat, is knocking on the sub 39 every day.
Yeah. And good old Mr. OddBod got Ico skip, but he got Encore as well, so hallelujah. You're not the only one.
Good stuff, dude.
Am I the only one that died to Shovel Knight in the tournament so far?
No, I died to him too.
Oh, yeah, to him too, yeah. Yeah.
Right, yeah, be right back.
Yeah. Yeah, make sure your kitchen doesn't burn. And now we have David coming up on Shovel Knight. Let's see if he's gonna get the Sunlock or not. And as well the Echo Skip, and he gets the Echo Skip. Insane! Insane! Oh well, that's a fourth encore actually, for that matter. Oh, nice reaction there. Really nice reaction. Yeah, OddBod taking more and more leads compared to David, which is not a good thing, knowing that David is technically a bit slower than OddBod, so we'll see how it goes further on the road. But yeah, it would have been nice to see David close to OddBod at least until now, but it's not the case. Yeah, now entering Iron Whale. So again, water physics is pretty good actually in Shovel Knight. Not a lot of things you have to worry about. Your burst and double jump mechanic is pretty much the same. You double jump a bit higher, but that's not a big deal. Ooh, very nice heal room there.
I have returned just in time to watch OddBod's Tentacle Room. Good stuff.
Let's see how the second one goes.
Please take the damage. Thank you.
There you go. Oof. Well, that was something.
So, yeah, that's a scary room for some kind of obvious reasons.
Yeah, spikes, heals, you know.
A recently discovered strat by you, I think, was accidental, right? You found...
Yeah, totally accidental, yeah.
That was crazy, though. It was super good. You destroyed the first 3 tentacles. Well, the third tentacle, which is super important because it's the way.
It's the third one that is the biggest trouble. It's super hard, and you need, like, your first positioning, like, your horizontal position has to be perfect, your vertical positioning has to be perfect, and your bomb timing has to be perfect, so have fun with that. Oh wait, speaking of positioning, David was too far to the right, so he didn't kill the second one.
But so far, David's doing pretty good, keeping up here.
Yeah, it has a hard time to keep up. He got, like, they both got Encore by Shovel Knight. Both got Ico Skip, but Encore was there as well. But it was a bit worse for David, so he lost a bit of time, unfortunately.
I feel like David has a solid chance to PB on this run. I think he might get the High Alchemist by the end of this.
Yeah, if he continues on that pace, for sure, yeah. OddBod is doing a lot of mistakes, though, in this Iron Whale, so...
He's kind of low on health. I would hope he would pick up the carrot that's over to the left.
Nice. He's gonna do it. Nice. Are you reading his mind or something?
I'm sending messages to him. Actually, that's my favorite damage boost right there as well.
Yeah. What a shame I never get to use it.
Because of just how tricky Plague's movement is, the strats that are like super smooth and slick, I love the most. Like getting around the corner to slip past the ghost and Lich Yard, right there, the anchor damage boost. Doing good on Treasure. Oh, ooh, okay, Treasure's tried to psych him out there.
Yeah, but that one fine. Oh, unfortunately, didn't break the third block for David. Has to. There's a bit of time there, but that's no big deal.
Like literally everything David is doing is just slightly less, slightly slower. It's only slightly slower, and it's the reason why he's not quite catching up. OddBod really needs to make a mistake for David to.
Well, yeah, OddBod Iron was not that good besides the beginning, so David might have to catch up a bit there, unless he gets a really bad Treasure Knight fight. And there we go. As soon as I say that...
Literally, everything is just slightly going worse for David.
Yeah, he didn't get vacuum into the chest there, which is good.
Treasure Knight going through the ceiling not only takes longer because he's hiding up in the air, but you can't really kill him up there. If you were to kill him up there, he would take forever floating down. And like we said before, you and the boss have to be on the ground. With slow water, that's not fun.
So here we are in a stage where a mistake could put David ahead, so we'll see how it goes. Your velocity is something. Oof. That was a very nice long room from OddBod there, though.
Oh man, I do have to do a kind of quick shout out at some point to Augusto Titan, who's doing restreams in Portuguese for some of the tournament matches. So I would very much like to see that happen.
But yeah, OddBod nearly doing a big mistake there. Realized you should probably go back a bit on the left side, and did. So pretty good.
Ooh, okay. So OddBod just went for the same safety strat that we saw earlier in the week.
Yeah.
Of bursting off that brick and then chucking 3 bombs. You can only throw 3 bombs before you incur the cooldown of bomb throwing. And you would have to wait a little bit or jump cancel. So because of those 2 stone bricks, each taking 2 bombs, you have to throw 4 bombs, which is a little awkward. You could end up mistiming it. So a burst in 3 bombs means you could basically just mash it out and you don't have to worry.
Yeah, and if you do the 4 bombs, there's a chance that you might throw a 5th and kill you, so...
Although we've seen some really clutch saves.
Yeah, nice kill there. Very nice kill.
David not too far behind.
No, it's not that far behind. He's keeping up. Well, you know what? I think we should stop talking about how fine
no more of that.
David's doing. Yeah, because every time we say something about it, he does a mistake. So let's focus on OddBod a bit. Maybe OddBod's gonna do a mistake and make the race closer if you talk about OddBod more. I don't know. We'll see. David fine might be yeah.
Dang it.
Oh
wow, he got lucky. Oh my god. He was definitely bursting to get to the other side. He was not bursting because he saw him all night. There's no way. I have to ask him.
No, you got lucky there, definitely. Didn't know.
So OddBod with 13.3k gold, he is definitely primed and ready to buy a fancy new staff to slap people with. That was actually a room he just passed through that I kind of messed up on my run. I went too quickly and I got hit by the fireball from the wisdom.
Yeah, that fireball is kind of weird in a way because it triggers when you are just under it and split into 2 vertical projectiles, one going at the top and one going at the bottom.
Yo, OddBod is classically known for getting completely dicked over by that Jawa.
Yeah, the Jawa, yeah. Just see how that race is close, though.
Dingy Dropper is another good fight, and the burst 2 bombs just so you can get enough height to exit as you kill it.
That movement in the staff room is so nice. It looks risky, but when you know how to do it, it's fine.
And when you don't know how to do it, you get pushed by the fan into the spikes.
Yeah, and you die. Oh, nice damage boost from David on the shower. No, I said I was not talking about David anymore. But he's doing well there, so I have to.
Everything is going perfectly fine.
Yeah, perfectly. No, nothing is going fine. You know,
it's you're right. David
reverse
is
psychology.
It's an impossible game. He may not make it. OddBod has 2 full hearts. Did he get hugged by a Jawa?
Yeah, he damage boosted on the 3rd Jawa.
There's one more damage boost that you have to take in the stage, and then Propeller Knight's not really...
should be fine.
Like, Propeller Knight can hit you once, really. It's not really going to be a big deal. David kind of scaring me!
Please!
Will he do the understrat?
Oof. OddBod was insanely clutch there as well. Oh my god.
I'm gonna have to watch on the restream again because I missed it.
David is dead, yeah.
No.
So I think that's something that everyone should start doing is to purposely damage boost on the third Jawa to avoid bad RNG. It loses a bit of time, but in races, I think it's worth it to do that.
Yeah, I mean, if you have the health, you should definitely do it.
Yeah. OddBod is doing it every time, so yeah. At least it's not a big death because the checkpoint is just behind, but
OddBod actually did not get the one cycle wind tunnel I'm seeing.
no, he didn't. And now, we go for the new kill or not?
He's going for the old kill.
Yeah.
Well, he missed 2 bombs. Well, actually, that's not too terrible. You can still get the kill. He just missed another hit.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
There you go.
That was a little close there.
Yeah, a bit too close, yeah.
The triple Jawa ambush is just another sign that those guys went to combat school together.
Oh, David not even going for wind tunnel. Going for the wind tunnel.
Man. So something about that ceiling that happened to me in a previous race is that you can get stuck on the nice little gold trim of the blocks, and you can't make it past it, and you'll just get pushed into the spikes.
So what's gonna David do? Meanwhile, we have OddBod starting this Black Knight fight. No, he's doing the no, he's doing the normal fight. Okay.
David did really good. He's definitely gonna. Oh wait! Whoa! God, why do I even?
I told you to stop. Really.
I was like, oh no, he's fine. He's got it. He can't possibly mess it up from here. Never mind.
No. I told you. Reverse psychology. You have to use them. And then maybe David is gonna win this match. Maybe.
I hope he had his coffee this morning. He did say he had.
He had double coffee this morning, so
okay,
he should be. Like, he should be on point. No, you know.
OddBod had a great fight with Black Knight too.
Yeah, let's not mention that. You know, no big deal.
I honestly still can't tell if he was on pace. Like, he had a death, but at the same time... Wait, did OddBod die?
No, OddBod didn't die.
He didn't die. Okay.
I know I said to use reverse psychology, but calm down, you know. The death might be going too far.
I mean, I kind of want to see him PB. Like, even if it's not Reki, because he would have to be on some insane pace.
Yeah, on some done pace. Oh, well. And yeah, Black Knight jumped out for David. Obviously, it's gonna happen. Oh, that was still a good...
One more hit. Come on. Same.
Totally meant to say that.
No, wow, that was some great movement for that room with the 2 Steveless holders.
Yeah. Ooh, what? He double jumped, he didn't get any height with it? Any height with it? What? Okay, I guess. Maybe? I don't know.
Oh man, I forgot. Everyone's favorite room, Hammer Bros.
Yeah. Here we
I
go!
think he was trying to go for... No. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to the Drake damage boost, thank you.
I mean, if you want to win a race against me, a good way is to kill me during commentary. That works. So I didn't even show up during the next race. That's fine.
Ooh, David did the proper damage boost in the first checkpoint room. Good stuff.
Yeah.
This is another room that I really like, because you use your invincibility from the burst to get through the first bomb. You slap the dragon out of the way, and then you do the same thing for the second bomb. You burst through the dragon. You just completely ignore it. And that's just clever. I like it.
Yeah. Speaking of clever, well, I don't actually, it's a really bad transition, but anyway, he's a Polar Knight. not looking that great though. Yeah.
Oh man, I don't even want to talk about what happened with me and Polar Knight. Like, he literally sniped me every time I tried to damage boost toward him, and he just knocked me back out of the way. I was like, okay, I get it.
OddBod in my, well, there you go.
You got the checkpoint?
No, yeah,
that's
that might
really
be
bad.
the race there. That's unfortunate. So yeah, speaking of Polo Knight, why did you pick the checkpoint before it?
So I was looking at my money, and I saw that I had about 8,500, and I really didn't want to double guess it. Like, I didn't want to second guess myself while racing. I was like, okay, I can break this checkpoint. I can kill Polar, no problem. I shouldn't die.
And then it happened because, you know.
I was trying to think of, like, what other money could I even get anyway that was, like, less out of the way. And I didn't want to break the 500 checkpoint before the Viking room because I was worried about dying. And I did die after that checkpoint anyway. So if I broke that one, I would have been sent way back to before even the double Vikings.
So David using the new strat there. One bomb, then the second bomb delayed to don't get hit by the dragon. Very nice.
I still haven't even gotten that once.
Ooh, playing it super safe. Because, Polar gives 3,500 gold when he dies. So you had way more enough money than you actually needed. That's why OddBod and myself were like, why? Why would you do that? And then you die, we're like, why?
Yeah, that felt so good. I made a bunch of silly mistakes that just cost me a ton of time. Like, I feel like I could have cut 2 minutes off of my time just from not dying in flying machine and stranded ship. And I saw someone in the chat mention Spectre Knight, maybe for like a tournament. We actually just had one of those. And we are considering future tournaments. But for now, it's Plague and then King later when King is out and everyone's had a good chance to practice.
Yeah.
So David purchasing his magic.
There we go.
And not buying tonics. And neither did OddBod. OddBod only has one right now on hand. He's going to get one more in the auto-scroller.
I think David has two. Yeah, he has two. So he's in a better shape than OddBod for that.
Tolu just asked me who's we, and I have to clarify we as in the community of Spade Brigade.
Yeah. Can we kill Tolu for that joke? Because...
excuse me, who's we?
Yeah.
I'm so bad about that. I will say we all the time.
I mean, it's a community effort, for God's sake.
So we're coming up on Tiny Man. What a fight. And he's dead.
The double hit. Yeah.
So I'm actually curious to see where OddBod kills Tinker 2. Because something that you tend to notice once you start getting into like better kills and better kills.
Nice.
Ooh, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was very
You start to notice those little things, like those minute differences, like where you are in the stage compared to the music, or what part of a boss's animation they die on. And I gotta say, that was pretty good. Tinker usually comes back after his first charge. But those missiles still hadn't fully cleared his shoulder.
Yeah, it's just David doing a burst through one of the gears that the images throw. So that was pretty nice. And now we have a very long cutscene.
A great chance to take a big sip. Yo, I hope you got your tea. Also, I see Pickles in the chat. Pickles is a Shovel Knight artiste, has drawn many comics and planted down many good memes all over the place.
And now about entering the entrance of the Tower of Fate. Ooh, taking a damage move there.
Oh man, I always stop short of that guy so I can burst through him, but that's actually definitely faster. I should probably start doing that.
Depends, because if you burst through it, the next room you can actually burst into the next room. When you do damage moves, you can't, so it's questionable, I guess. Yeah, so OddBod just break a checkpoint because he said, "Oh, I'm gonna break that checkpoint for fun during the race, because why not?"
So, OddBod screwed up the two rooms before the Crusher room as well.
If he dies to the Crusher Room, I'm gonna block that hard. Oh no, well, obviously not.
I will.
Oh, I forgot reverse
Even
psychology.
if you won't, I will. So that burst is actually kind of difficult there. You have a very small window to keep your burst momentum through the entirety of the red checkpoint room.
I don't know why he does that. I just don't know why. He could
I mean, it works, that's for sure.
He could damage boost on the Samurai before, which is faster, but no, he does that. I have no clue why.
He definitely should be damage boosting off the Samurai. But hey, whatever works, like in the moment.
Yeah, I guess. He's using plenty of stuff for no reason as well. Don't know.
It almost sounds like he's doing it to the music.
You know, he could have a PB, how to have fun, I don't know. It's fine. It's fine.
So David managed to clear Clockwork Tower.
Yeah.
And he's still on really good pace, by the way.
Yeah. Even with that horrible death.
OddBod peeking in chat, is that a potential spoiler? Did he just wreck Black Knight? He's almost out of mana. I guess that's okay?
Yeah, that's not... He wasted some time though, so...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Letting his staff recharge and Black Knight had to do one more lap around the room. But I guess that was still fine, because he could just drop down immediately. Reminder that you want to finish that fight on the right side so that Plague Knight doesn't have to do the strut of sadness.
Yeah. But anyway, welcome to Tower 2. Oof, David having a lot of trouble with the knights there. Oh, we didn't talk about the fact, why is David playing on Japanese? It's just for some more swag.
That's why everyone does that, right?
Yeah.
That's why Flat's playing in Portuguese.
Yeah, is that too. But thank God it's not for that. But yeah, David is playing on Japanese because Japanese has some sprites with different colors.
It's just a preference thing. Like everyone can do that. Thank God it's not region locked or something.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to you boys at YCG. Okay, OddBod did manage to get that checkpoint. I thought for a second he might have just flown completely over it, and I was worried he was just not gonna grab it.
So David
Jesus!
There you go. Nice job, OddBod. That's
Okay,
why you never mash jump.
I'm gonna have a word with him about that.
That's why you never mash jump on that ladder. Never.
I'm still like, I don't even know why that happened. Like, why did he do that?
I don't know. You just press jump, I guess, fall, and yeah, dead.
Oh, OddBod classic damage boosting. That's actually really low. So, I went into the fight with like 6.5 health, and apart from turkeys, I still managed to like take a ton of damage and drop down to 2 at the end of the fight.
Before the tournament, he was doing some runs, and he was going with that health every time. So we'll see how it goes.
I've seen him doing this the whole time. That's why I actually started practicing with this amount of health. And then when I spoke with Tolu and Vlad, I was like, you know, I'm really struggling with going in with 4 health. And they're like, oh, we usually go in with like 5 or 6. I'm like, oh, so he's insane. Cool.
Yeah. Hey, he's OddBod. What do you expect?
I think Vlad went with
Now he goes with 4 now.
Yeah, he goes with less now.
I mean, if you do your fight perfectly, you shouldn't have to go with as much health that, like, me or Mumu does, so...
I would say that you're going to be damage boosting off of Polar, and maybe Spectre? Sometimes Treasure.
Yeah.
But, like, Polar's, like, the only guaranteed one, and then, like, the rest of them are just kind of optional. Mole sometimes as well. You only need 1 damage boost on Polar. Tinker, you're right. Tinker sometimes.
Yeah. Tinker second phase or first phase, depending on how you do the fight. Well, and we're going am on proper work. There we go.
Good
Very
stuff.
nice.
Almost perfect. Good enough, honestly.
Yeah, yeah, fine. Speaking of fine, some stuff. Yeah, there you go. Was kind of sloppy, but it worked out anyway.
David on 4 HP. That's another thing to know, is that OddBod damage boosted all the way down to 3.5 without even finishing the auto-scroller.
Yeah.
Like, those rats will do a full heart, samurais will do, I think, a full heart as well.
They will do a full heart if they slash you. Another bounty contact.
Oh, and David does heal, so he's going to be probably taking a ton of damage boosting. Does get 69 coins, so both of these runners are actually doing valid runs.
Yeah, not like 2 runners from the previous run. Not gonna name them.
No, I tried. I was really close, okay, but I had like 71.
Yeah, I mean, still not valid, right?
It's not a PB, I ain't gotta worry about submitting it.
Not a great start for King Knight there, though. Oh, well, never mind.
Didn't get hit either. Good stuff. He does need to take at least 1 extra hit. There, yeah. He just walked into King. That was pretty obvious.
Yeah. Clever to do it on King either instead of Spectre, to be honest.
Getting stuck under the platform there for Spectre.
Yeah, that was that good reaction there. I agree with that.
That's still fine. Just don't take more damage. Unfortunate teleport. That fight could have ended like 4 seconds faster. Yo, boss rush is like literally impossible to save. I think like the difference between an average and an optimal boss rush is like easily 40 seconds. Because you could just lose time all over the place. Every single boss can cost you 3 to 4 seconds.
Yeah, and let's not say anything until the end. The perfect fight.
Okay. That blue man, no mistakes.
Swing. Can he PB?
I would have to go look at you right now, actually. I'll go check.
Yeah. Well, it's 39-17. Oh, that might be hard, actually. Let's see. Yeah, no, that's gonna be hard. There's like more than 3 minutes between boss rush and
Oh yeah, he can't PB. No. He had a
can't.
36:30 going into the last stage in his PB. He's a minute behind right now.
Still a good run though. And unless he does, I was gonna say, unless he does a big mistake, there's no way David can win. But if he continues like that, there might be a way.
Well, David's on Propeller. He has too much health. He didn't take any damage.
Yeah, he got healed.
He could just honestly try to just. Oh, he just exhausted his mana.
No.
Oh my god, he still had barely enough.
No, barely. Like the pixel. OddBod, can you die again, just for fun? You know.
So David's gonna attempt to stun lock Shovel Knight, but at this point he's gonna start using the phase locket. And I wouldn't be surprised if David just ate the chicken. Yeah.
Eat the chicken. How can Shovel Knight be so precise to knock back the bomb? Seriously. And now he's not gonna use the locket anymore because he's past the health.
Yeah, what's the threshold, like 4 or less, I think?
I think it's half health, maybe.
OddBod just did a ton of damage. Yeah, he's forcing early dives on Enchantress. Oh, 1 hit!
Oh, that was a risky hit he went for there, though.
Yeah, that was like the last... That was like the tip of the staff right there. If he whiffed that, he would have had to start chucking bombs and praying.
Yeah, and he was out of power at that point as well, so...
Literally just chucking bombs and praying.
Yeah. Yeah. Right now, there's no way OddBod can lose this match. He could even wait the Plague Knight fight at that point. He's not gonna though. Oh, that's
No,
interesting.
because anything could happen. It'd be really hard for him to die. He could totally lose a bunch of time.
Well, he could do the Easter egg fight. That's what I mean.
Yeah. OddBod definitely just
There we go.
kind of creamed Plague of Shadows.
Destroyed it.
No sub 40 for
Nope.
OddBod here. Still, I don't think we've seen a single sub 40.
Don't think so.
So for the Spectre tournament, my PB was around like a 38-30, and Patois and I think we both got a sub 39 once.
Was it during the final?
Definitely during the final, and at some other point during the rest of the matches. I want to see these green boys step it up. 4:35 is still a really respectable time. Let's see a sub 30. Let's see a sub 40 sometime throughout the tournament, please. So OddBod just took that.
Take it safe. There we go. 40-35 by OddBod. GG. I'm not happy about what he did though. Nope. Nope.
So looking at the brackets now, David is waiting on Muncha versus Puppy Fan. Redpan is waiting on Pete versus Primorix. Eric versus versus VB is scheduled to happen at some point. You versus me, Tolu versus Vlad, and OddBod now up against DOSBox Falco in winners, and that'll be between OddBod and Falco. That'll be like the last kind of uneven matchup in winners. Falco came into the game pretty recently. I'm excited to see how much he's improved, because he basically within a month's time got down to a 42 as well. So that's actually extremely impressive.
I mean, he beat me recently. He bought me actually, for that matter. So
Nice. Yo, get hecked.
we're gonna get it back soon. Don't worry about it. Maybe. I don't know. Bad RNG.
Hi, I'm David.
Hey, David.
I am anime.
Oh, spoilers. David's here already, so I guess you didn't die.
Oh, I'm not looking at the stream. Where am I now?
You're just too psycho. Good stuff.
Good stuff, yeah.
What was your time?
42:24, which
5
is a
seconds
really
off.
good time.
Wasn't your PB like a 42.25 or
19.
something? Like
19.
Oh wait.
It's a 42:18.
18. Oh, yeah.
6
As of
seconds off
today.
PB. Oh boy.
So you
With
actually
a
you had
nasty
death.
death.
Yeah.
A nasty death.
2
like
deaths.
that. 2?
I died once to triple Jawas and then once in stranded ship.
Oh, yeah, that was that. Wait, that was a nasty one. Yeah.
Crazy good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
you didn't have a bad run. You just went up against OddBod.
Yeah. I mean, it was a long shot,
Very good
but
stuff.
oh well. Yeah.
You'd have beaten the pants off of me. That's for sure.
That was a good run, probably. I mean,
Yeah,
I didn't see
wasn't
it.
that race better than your PB movement?
That race, yes, you just had is
Yeah.
still better than my PB.
Mhm.
Which my PB is a high 42, and I want it to be a high 41 at the very least.
I want that High Alchemist.
Same.
So, how did you like my fight against Mole Knight in Lost City?
Oh God! So I
A
need
nice
to ask you
burst.
about that.
Yeah.
Please, you did not see him. You literally just burst to get to the right side of the screen, didn't you? Did you see him?
I don't really know what happened with that fight. It went a little wrong. I mean, I was prepared to use tonics to beat it, but well, half heart, I guess.
I just saw Mole Knight dig underground, and like, here comes Whack-A-Mole phase. You burst, and he just immediately died.
I was intending to hit every pile
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
because he was
yeah.
at half heart too.
Yeah. That was a guess, yeah. That was a very close race until the
So,
first death. So,
Until
Oddbod.
stranded ship.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us about Ladder Knight. I mean, you gotta tell me that I died on the first screen of Flames. You gotta tell me why you died to this thing.
Look, I must have had like, I feel like I had a decent run, like not good but okay. But I must have had the two dumbest deaths imaginable. Like I can't imagine any more stupidest deaths. Like oh my
What was
god.
your other death? I can't remember.
I died. I pulled the peanuts. Pulled the peanuts.
The block room. The tie room.
Oh no!
Yeah.
And I meant to jump and I just let go of the ladder because it wasn't like, you know, when you're not on the top of the ladder, you let go of the ladder by pressing jump. And I thought I was on top, but it's just let go and died. It's so stupid.
I was actually just thinking about this, how similar to the last tournament, very top times are only ever achieved twice throughout the tourney for Spectre. You actually, if you didn't die in the block room, you might have gotten a sub 40, which would have been kind of ridiculous for a race.
Well, without the two deaths for sure, yeah. That would have been good.
And they were very silly deaths, so you could easily...
Yeah,
avoid
that's
them.
what I'm...
That's fine, that's fine. Keep it up. I want to see that.
That's what you get for destroying the checkpoint before the crushers.
Why does everybody make a big deal out of that? Like, it's... I'm not gonna need it. Look.
It's karma, man. You can't deal with it.
Yo, David, can I just say really quickly, the Shovel Knight title screen in Japanese makes it look like a classic NES game. Oh my god.
Nice.
Japanese actually the real version, I swear. It's actually so much better.
Easy. Yeah, we have actually. I was thinking about it, but in the next matches we have to wait some time before seeing our next match until third, actually.
Did Explode just become a robot?
I think the Discord is becoming a robot.
Yeah, I think everybody's becoming a robot. Exterminate. Exterminate.
Robot.
The next match on the schedule is the third, Tolu versus Fight Ubi.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's gonna be a high match.
Oh, nice! That's Saturday.
Yeah.
As far as speed gaming goes, by the way, shout out to Defusel. Thank you for having us once again, twice in a row. Super Mario Sunshine's coming up on speed gaming from 1 o'clock till 3 o'clock, and you also have more Key Sanity on Speed Gaming 4. I see Mega Man semifinals, Ori and the Blind Forest, and Link to the Past again. And definitely check out Ori. That is a good speed game right there. Yeah, that wraps it up here. Thank you for watching.
We.
Yo, we'll have a good one. Screw anime and stuff, you know.
Anime sucks.
Also, shoutouts to my senpai Tolu. And shoutouts to Sex Rex. Alright, have a good one, guys.
Bye, I'm
See ya,
David.
bud. Yeah, Moo out.
Explode!